Hello again. Welcome, viewers and subscriber. Yeah, this is Sister Marva again on the line. Yeah, tonight we're talking about entertainment world. Entertainment world and what is going on now in the entertainment world. We're going to look at what happened before, like what was happening last year in 2019 and what is going on now in 2020. So, things has changed as we can see. Entertainment world has changed. The things we used to do a couple of years ago, we cannot do it today because of certain things. So we want to find out what is happening now. What changed in the entertainment world this moment? Okay. So currently, I have a caller online. I'm going to ask the caller some question about entertainment world. What do you find? What do you think different now? Yeah, and how things can be better. Caller, hello, caller.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yes, today we are going to talk about entertainment world. I want to ask you a few questions about what you think's changed from last year to this year in the entertainment world. What do you think's changed from 2019 to 2020 in the entertainment world? Is there anything changed in your life or you see going around in social media or the street? Anyway, is there anything you think change in the entertainment world?
Yeah, because of this COVID, there's a drastic change. I'm a consumer of the music. So basically, what happened is because of the massive shift, entertainers have to be more creative and go to the virtual world. What I mean by that is more of social media now, and that have a massive impact because most entertainer, we're talking in specific reggae artists, dancehall artists, Jamaican. We know that most of them do actually touring and live stage show for their earnings. That has a massive impact on how the traveling, because that have a massive impact on the COVID do that. So therefore, some artists are finding it very challenging. I know, looking at the consumer side also, most people have now moved on to social media and to all the listen, iTunes and all of that. So artists, entertainers, all people of entertainment has to find a way to get their music onto these platforms and also going virtual. Some people are very creative in that, going virtual for them to showcase their skill. Also, you got sound system going virtual. You can see that one of them that we associate with Jobless International from Jamaica, Maypen, Clarendon, start to do some virtual performance. And other music start to do that, and they try to access all of this through Facebook, YouTube, etc.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah. For confidential reason, I will not call a name because in my video, I do not really like to call people name unless they want me to do it. I do not put pressure on people for them to name themselves unless they want to do it. As you can hear, you hear his voice. Well, what caller is trying to say, 2019, all our celebrity artists was able to fly all over the world to travel to do their thing. Today, 2020, because of COVID, they cannot fly over the world. They have to be more like doing things virtual at home, maybe on a platform. Like, for example, most people using YouTube now because I myself, not really a celebrity, but from a background of music, I do things on YouTube, and Facebook, people is using Facebook to perform. Some people using TikTok. People is using IG, which is Instagram. People is trying to make sure that they can get their talent out there same way. There's a lot of dance I've noticed still dancing on the internet. All these girls, I used to watch them flying all over the place like China, America, Africa all over, and this is not happening today because of COVID-19. So we got to change the way we do things. So because we got to change the way we do things at this present moment, you know, what happened in this, what is happening now is that entertainment, apparently all of it now have to go by the internet, virtual. Every most is going by the internet. So yes, this is what we are talking about. Things has changed from 2019 to 2020. So most likely, like, dancers are not dancing in public anymore. Artists who used to perform not performing in public anymore. Most of this is doing online. Okay. Okay, so caller, what do you think? Do you like the way things are going now? Do you find it entertaining or do you find it more boring? What do you think?
There is advantage and disadvantage. The advantage is basically you got loads of variety. So you can switch to whatever YouTube, whatever song you want. You can set up your own playlist. You can actually tune in to pinpoint your favorite act. The other thing is, again, is getting out and about and socializing. That's a different form of engagement and entertainment. So therefore, that bit is missing, and meeting and greeting people in and around and out and going to parties. That's a natural impact there. So that's a disadvantage. Is going out and dressing up, going out, going to a party. That is quite nice. Now, not having that social impact there, that is having a negative impact on some people's social and emotional skill. Also, enabling use, again, some people who have low computer skill, right, that haven't have access to computer or proper internet service. That's another negative there. So that again, a man like the peanut man again, just going back to the basic, the peanut man, those people are affected big time. It's a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
so as you can see, caller have summarized a lot of things. Yeah, virtual is nice, but it's not that nice because it's affecting a lot of people financially. Because as you can see, a lot of people, for example, who like to sell things, like like you go to a basketball game, you have the people them who like to sell their little snacks and stuff. These people are not able to do it. How do these people cope? How do these people live? So entertainment world, although it was entertainment, people are there trying to make their own little money. You have someone on the street side, you always go out there, they're selling their bag juice in Jamaica. Over here, you have the chip shop, all these places. Most of these places have to keep closed and only delivery. So that again, if have a knock-on effect on people. So places closed down, like social places did close down. Some open now, but you don't know what will happen in the future. So entertainment will change drastically, for the rich and both for the poor. How we cope with it, we got to try. How it happen, we all know what is behind it, but we got to be able to try and address. Things change, things do happen. And it's really hard to carry on, but we just have to try and see. Because 2019 is totally different from 2020. Today is the present, what we think might happen 2021. So my question to you, caller, now we are going through this. Have you ever had a peek and see what you think 2021 might be? Do you think things might change? It might go back, or do you think it might change drastically? What do you think?
People have to adapt, and also you have to upskill. You have to upskill. What I mean by that, people who are not IT skill or IT savvy need to engage in that skill so they can actually work virtually. because some people have to work virtually now where you cannot commute to your work, where you have to get the work out, so you still need to work virtually. You have to adapt, and also try to learn new skill. And the best way to do that is to actually, see what you're good at and see how you can actually output that in a creative way. And also you can create a self-market for yourself.
What advice would you give to the selector and the people and the sound you well known by Jobless International, sound system in Mapen? What advice would you give to these people for them to show them that there can be way of still playing, there can be way of still being a sound? What advice would you give to these DJ out there? Most of the DJ that follow the sound system and think it's hard now because they're not able to move the box, they're not able to move the sound to certain places to play. People don't used to that. So what advice would you give to these people?
They have to engage by upscaling, identify, and also is a product, is a brand. So the brand need to be exposed, the brand need to be out and about, and the best way to do that is virtual. So the more they can get online and actually deliver and actually also engage with their Facebook audience. Most people have their Facebook and their Facebook follower. So those are the people that you need to engage with. You got your WhatsApp group, you got your status, so you share whatever you're actually playing, and let people engage and keep them entertained, because that is what you do. So you keep them entertained. But the thing you need to do is to create a way that you can get some revenue from it. And the way you can get revenue from it is actually have key things like PayPal is most acceptable globally. You can have Cash App and all of those things like that. So you engage with your audience and your audience can contribute to you as an entertainer exactly the same way. I see people like Tony Mataran does it back in the COVID time. So they can do that. It's exactly the same thing way. So it's virtual. Everyone's got a phone, so they can use that. Hopefully that is a bit advice to some people.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, caller. Okay. Now, my question to you: how do you enjoy yourself? How do you keep yourself entertained at present during this time?
Basically, again, it's just entertained by listening online, YouTube, and also keep yourself busy. Make sure you get your walking, exercising. Also, just keeping yourself busy, as in for work or anything that's entertaining, listening to music online. Also, finding the virtual groups on Facebook that got like sound clashes, listening to those, and just get into your work. So that's what I do.
Okay, that is very good. So as you can see, caller at present entertain himself by listening to SoundCloud. Most of these are can be found on YouTube, Facebook, because a lot of people gone virtual. They're still out there, so you can still listen to your favorite artists, everything, and you can keep entertaining yourself by doing things at home with your family, watching television, have a little house party with your 1 and 2 people. Remember, it's only 6 to a room, so make sure that you have your little close little thing, get yourself entertaining, build the entertainment within your team, in your group, rather than going out too much, because we cannot do that. My last question to caller: what advice would you give to the young people, especially not only young people, even children? What advice would you give to these kids who normally, some of them go to football, to the gym to do swimming, and all these things to keep their mind active? you know. And do you have any advice to pass on?
I think it's engage in school content that actually they're interested in. Also, watch the news, and again, get the walking exercise in if you can do so, and also just make sure be safe. And what I mean by be safe is making sure you're doing the right thing and not engaging in anything that is going to cause you difficulty, as in basically endanger you with this COVID.
Great, caller. Anyway, caller, thank you for listening. Thank you for coming. Thank you for keep talking to me. We as people out here, we try to make ourselves entertaining in all different way. We just have to be safe at the end of the day in everything we do. Just remember, 2029 is different from 2020. We don't know what will happen 2021. So my friend, my colleagues, my viewers, my follower, just be safe and remember everything we do, we always need to just pray about it and just keep the faith. One love and peace and take it easy. I am out.